What's going on, y'all? I know you guys see the title and the thumbnail, and today we're going to be talking about, in my opinion, why has Infiniti fell off. I feel like they could have had a better run than they had, but in my opinion, I believe they fell off, and in others' opinion, I believe they fell off. But I'm going to tell you guys, in my opinion, why they fell off. Again, this is in my opinion. I'm talking about like the Infiniti brand. So, in my opinion, the reason why Infiniti fell off is just because they stopped producing like sport cars, bro. Like, I believe Infiniti, they like the greatest car they made really was the G35 and the G37s. Those are really great cars. We're talking about like performance, handling. Like, it was a true car. I feel like where Infiniti messed up at, and like I believe I said this in a couple of other videos back, is that they wanted to go too luxury, and I feel like that wasn't them. I felt like Infiniti, of course, is a luxury brand over Nissan, but at the same time, it was performance. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were trying to compete with BMWs and stuff like that. They're performance cars and stuff like that. So, and at one point with the G35, it was beating the BMWs and all the like sport cars in that class. You know what I'm saying? That was the top. That was the top one at the time. I feel like once they made the Q50, I feel like that's when it went all downhill. Because, and I have a Q50 and I love this Q50, but I think when they came out with the VR Q50s, it was the same. It's the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're still the same. Like, I think 2025 will be the last time they make a Q50, and it would be like 11 years of pretty much the same exact car. Like, they didn't do too much. They didn't do too much to where it's like, oh wow, that's a brand new car. Like, no, they only changed a certain amount of stuff, like bumpers, taillights, you got Apple CarPlay, new steering wheel, new shifter, but really everything is the same. New analog speedometer colors and stuff, like, but overall it's really the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's where Infiniti went wrong. They went wrong at, number one, making the Q50 as long as they did. Like, it should have been a refresh. Like, it could have been a Q50, but it should have been a Q50 refresh. Like, brand new design, brand new look, everything. Like, it should have been like that, but they kept it the same. And then another reason is, I feel like Infiniti would have really been on the map if they went with their first gut. Now I'm about to show you guys pictures so you guys don't think I'm lying, but the Infiniti G35, what I have currently, was actually supposed to be the GTR. I guess they were going to make the GTR as in, like, you know, Nissan pretty much, but the G35 was supposed to have, it was supposed to be like another model, and it was supposed to have pretty much the Nissan GTR engine, or it was going to be the GTR. It was a concept for a while. They didn't know if they wanted to, you know, go with Nissan, or they wanted to go with Infiniti, or if they was going to do both. But it was supposed to be, you know, the GTR engine was supposed to be in the G35. I'm gonna show you guys pictures, or I'm pretty sure I was already popping pictures up as I'm talking about it. But yeah, the GTR was supposed to be the G35, and then years later they was gonna do the Q50 with the GTR engine in it, and that was gonna produce like 560 horsepower, and they didn't do it. And then years later they was gonna come out with a Q60, like I think it was called the Project Black something, and I'm gonna put pictures up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And that car was supposed to be fast. I don't know what engine was supposed to have. They were working with some Formula One automaker, and they were going to design the engine and all the other stuff, but it was supposed to be fast. It was supposed to be a real fast Infiniti, and I feel like that's where Infiniti went wrong, bro. Like, they should have released those cars. It would have been up there with, you know, like the M's and stuff like that. That's what they were trying to compete with. Trying to compete with the BMW M class. So that was pretty much going to be the Infiniti M class. Like, okay, you got the regular Q50. Okay, bet. We're going to have the Q50 with the GTR engine in it. Okay, bet. You got the regular G35. Okay, bet. We're going to have a G35 with a GTR engine in it. Okay, bet. We didn't drop none of those cars, but we finna come out with the Project Black. I think that's what it's called, the Q60, and it's gonna be completed with. It's gonna be able to compete with the M class. Didn't drop them. Didn't drop none of those cars, and I feel like that's the reason why Infiniti, like, I don't know, they fell off, bro. Like, they don't make good cars no more. Even like with the Q50 my year, like the TCM issues, and then even like the VR issues, like early on, like the belts, the block itself, the turbos, like it's just so much going on. I feel like that Infiniti just lost it. They really made two dope cars with the G35 and the G37, and I'm talking about sport cars. They made those, like, bro, like those is hands down, like literally, like people still drive them to this day. People are still crazy about those cars today just because how good they are. And I honestly wish that the Infiniti brand was not so taunted by all these takeovers and all these, everybody just messing up these cars, because they really are legendary cars, bro. Like, they really are timeless cars, and if you do your history on them, they're really good cars. I don't think you guys know what the G stands for the G37 or the G35. It means greatness, and that's just what it is. It's greatness. So it just sucks that today we look at Infiniti as ruthless drivers, or people who take the cats off resonator and muffler and make this loud ass trumpet noise, or the takeovers, or even theft. Like, it just sucks that an Infiniti name is just taunted, and it sucks that the brand is falling off. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I don't know, after the Q50 there won't be another sports car. I don't know if they're making some electric car. I don't know what Infiniti is doing, but I honestly think that Infiniti need to go back to the roots. If I was them, before, we won't even have an Infiniti no more, which would suck, because it's literally like my favorite car brand, literally. And it hurts for me to make this video. He's smashing. And it hurts to even make this video, because it's like I said, it's like my favorite car brand. But, you know, I don't know what they're gonna do. You know, I think they're coming out with this electric 4-door car or whatever, but at the end of the day, like, okay, people, you can make all these electric cars, but not everybody wants an electric car. I don't want an electric car, bro. And I know there's a lot of people out there that don't want electric cars. They want gas-powered cars, bro. Like, I could talk about the electric cars another day, because I have my own opinion on, like, the electric cars and all this other stuff. But not everybody want those cars. Like, I feel like Infiniti, if they want to make a return, if they really care about the brand, they need to go back to the roots. What they did with the G37 and the G35, they need to go ahead and make another G. That's what they need to do. They need to go ahead and make another G and call it the G45 or something, or the G40. Make a 4.0 liter engine, or another G35. Make another G35, right? Here's my theory. Make another G35. It's a twin turbo 3.5 liter that came out, I think, with the big SUV or whatever, twin turbo. Make it the G35, put that engine in it. Make sure before you put it on the street that engine is bulletproof, you know what I'm saying? And that car can get like maybe 450 horsepower. Maybe do another performance model like they did with the Red Sport, and then bump one up to like 500, tune one up to about 500 horsepower. I'm just saying, bro, that's how you can get it back. Make sure the handling, the interior, everything is good, and redesign the car every 7 years, bro. Don't keep it the same. Redesign a car. But if I was Infiniti, that actually is a good idea. I would go ahead and make a G35, right? Make another G35. I'll make a coupe, and I'll make a sedan, and I'll have one automatic, and I'll have one manual. The automatic one better come with a 10-speed, bro. I ain't gonna lie, the automatic one better come with a 10-speed, and the manual you could do like another 6-speed. You could do a 6-speed transmission, but the automatic one better be an updated 10-speed transmission, and just make it look nice. Like kind of go back to the roots of what the G37 and the G35 look like, with the circular lights in the back, and, you know, just make it look like a G, but futurized G. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, in its current day. how it would look. Put that twin turbo 3.5 in it, make it produce like, I think it produced already like 450, you know what I'm saying? Have another one 500, or if you want to go a little bit larger, have it come out at 500 and do another one at like 550 or 600 horsepower. That's how you can make a comeback. But Nissan is already falling off because they're getting ready to file for bankruptcy, and I don't even know if the Honda and the Nissan thing is finna, go through or whatever. I was just reading about that today. So it's like, if I was Nissan Infiniti, pressure is on your ass. And y'all gotta get it together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta get it together. Y'all gotta make it right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have the enthusiasts there. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all do that, I think that's another way how you could bring it back. But I think just to go ahead and conclude this video of why I believe they fell off is because they haven't went with what made them successful to begin with. And I feel like with the Q50 and everything, it kind of just made it worse with engine problems, transmission problems, outdated technology. Apple CarPlay just got introduced in like the Q50 in like the 2021 or 2020 model or something like that, or even later, which is crazy. It's just a lot that Infiniti has to work on, and hopefully they prove me wrong, and they shut me up and they come out with something fire. But not everybody want that electric car. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Not everybody want that electric car. Go ahead and redesign that G35. Go ahead and redesign that G35 and get it right. But I appreciate you guys for listening. I thank you guys for all your support. It never goes unnoticed. And I catch y'all in the next video. Peace.
They was praying that I fall off. Stood 10 toes, never fall, young. Finna ball off. And it's still West Side Pasadena.